Camera action.
Camera action and...
Oh, she's gone. Come back, Bev. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Is there anybody there? Bev has just disappeared. Bev, where are you? Hang on a minute. Let's find Bev again. Ah, she's coming back.
Sorry. When I touch the camera to move it, it X the screen, and you've got to go back to Instagram and type it in. Like
1 minute you were here, next minute you were gone. Hi, Jalissa.
Comments. Hi, Jalissa. How are you? So I'm with Kate. So you got me instead of Melly. Sorry about that.
It's all right. It's good. It's nice to mix it up.
Absolutely. So I can't type on the comments, which is fine. I can see them, so that's all right.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens. If you're not hosting, you can't type at all.
So I'll just find live tarot, and maybe I can comment on there. Right, I'm ready. Yeah, I can see anything now.
Hello, it's Love Life.
Love Life. Oh, Love Life. Very nice. So I'm Pure Joy Tarot, and this is Kate. So that's good. And if you subscribe to both of us, that will be absolutely fine. Any donation is absolutely fine. But if you want a love reading, Kate's hosting this as an expert on love. She's been married for hundreds of years, every lifetime of it. So she's the expert. So I know, it's cool, isn't it? So donations for love readings are $6.50, split between two readers of myself and Kate. How cool is
that? Absolutely. And if you do want to donate for any other reason, which would be absolutely fine, you will get a more in-depth reading. As I say, love reading, which is fine.
Absolutely.
So, have you been working today, Bev?
I've been doing tarot. I was on with Tarot's Talk this morning, and then I did a session at 13 o'clock, and then I've just been doing backstage tarot. As you know, it takes ages doing stuff that nobody knows about. Only creators know how involved it is.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Love Life, nice to meet you. I do hope you've subscribed. If you've got a general question, that's absolutely fine. If you wanted a burning love question, we can do you an oracle on that. But we're not using tarot. Kate's hosting this love reading for people to donate and have a more in-depth reading today. Hopefully that's all right. But you're more than welcome to have oracle, or if you've got a general, that's fine as well.
It's a little bit quiet at the moment.
Yeah. So how many people in the room?
3.
Okay, thank you for coming. So yeah.
I wonder who else is live.
Do ask a question, guys. Just post a question.
I'm just going to see if there's anybody else live at the moment. Yeah, somebody in Spain, I think.
Oh la la.
Oh la la.
Oh la la.
In it though. Jalissa would like a general read.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Thanks, Jalissa.
As soon as you're ready, go. Bev,
me.
go.
All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, let's have a look. So for Jalissa, we have the Star, which is a lovely card to embrace all that you want. When we have the Star, it's adopting all our senses within the wishes, within our community of what we do want. Sometimes we don't really know what we want. I know that sounds a bit daft at times, but maybe the saying should be, I don't know what to wish for, or I don't know what to ask, and how do I deserve to do that? But this bird knows what to ask and knows what direction to look. So for you, Jalissa, know what you want. Instead of having all these directions all over the place. Oh, what does this person think of me? And what about them? And that they're the ones that are in my life at the moment. Just find that one thing. Sit on this huge, big orifice and fill it up with what you want. So find the direction that you want to pour your heart into, and that is the direction to actually go. And luckily, we have the Prince of Spring. So the Prince of Spring will bring about change significantly when you kind of take that breath in, smell the roses almost in springtime, look at what is there out there, because this is a great time for action. So action to really know what Jalissa as an individual wants, not what she thinks she wants, but really connect to that essence of what you want on a higher level. Definitely. Okay. Hi, Laura.
Hey, okay, so I'm a little bit freaked out because the cards that have just come out for you, Jalissa, were on my card of the day reading. Exactly the same cards. I cannot believe it.
Excellent.
So actually, I don't have to do any work, to be honest. So this card, which is the Six of Pentacles. So, you know, if you're, like I said earlier, it's Blue Monday today, and there's a lot of people that are feeling really depressed, a bit low. It's been a long time since payday. The weather is crap. It's dark. And people are just feeling really, really low, like, there's nothing good in the world. Actually, there is. But you need to lift your eyes up from the ground and look up. Otherwise, you're going to miss what's in front of you. And just like my reading this morning, the Strength card, which is telling you that as despondent and as crappy as you might be feeling, actually, you've got everything within yourself to succeed. All you need to do is draw on your inner strength and reignite those passions and get on with it. It's just a blip. And the other card, I pulled a colour card, and I got burgundy, which actually is awaken your passions.
Ooh la la.
Awaken your passions. You know, life is worth living. It's just a phase. That's it.
With hello, House of Cards. Do remember to subscribe to Pure Joy Tarot and Kate's Guidance Tarot, or Kate Tarot Guidance. Do you know when when it gets more than 2 words, I get confused and go. Yeah. Going on about the burgundy as well as the Prince of Spring. The Prince of Spring is like the Knight of Wands, and we must take action. Burgundy is very much a mixture between the bright red and the orange, and together that in between, taking your passion, taking your stance, taking a groundedness of who we are into the newness. So you will, I think, Jalissa, you're going to feel this energy of moving forwards significantly. We all have to practice. It's very much like practicing playing. Like, you know, when you play house as a child, you may not have done it. You might be too young. If you're older like me and Kate probably played house. And it's like a practice for the real thing. So once you know what you really want, you can get it and you will obtain it. So no problems then. Laura, what's coming for me in 3 months' time?
Okay, let's see. I'm just going to mute myself, all right?
Please subscribe to both the channels, guys. If you want an in-depth love reading tonight, which will be 4 or 5 cards plus 2 oracle cards from both readers, and that's just $6.50, which is in between both readers. So you might want to do that. People, do come and say hi to us. Right, because we get lonely if we're just talking to ourselves. We start talking about cats and dogs and snow. Kate doesn't like snow. Do you like snow, people? Come in and say if you like snow. Do you like snow? Right, let's see what's going on in the next 3 months. Do check out my channel. I've just put out a weekly reading of tarot and also a fairy blessing card reading. Wow, this is very summary for Laura. We've got the Queen of Summer. This is one of the best cards for a lot of ladies as well as a lot of men, but equally for a lot of ladies. It's a reminder, perhaps, to look inside of us and know that we're a very giving, loving person. Sometimes some of us overgive, which is fine, absolutely fine. If that's our personality, it's fine. So be graceful like the Queen of Summer and really give to yourself. What I mean is a bit like the other reading, if you heard, with the star. What do you wish for? What can you give to yourself? Hold a giant chalice of water. Like the swan here is swimming on a lake, that's her domain and that's her emotions. They're very calm. So very calmly go through your emotions to see what you want over the next 3 months. If you actually want to get in touch with a more loving side of yourself to attract what you want, that's a very good aspect to get. However, with that, you've got the Seven of Summer. So you may find some choices that you're making need a little bit more attention to. It's kind of, oh, I don't know what to choose. I don't know where I am. And that's why it's important to do the work first. What do I want as a person to know that'll satisfy me? So people go, well, it's obvious. I want a relationship, or it's obvious I want the perfect job. Yeah, but it's like having a colouring book. If you live in a society where you've had colouring books and they have an outline of an image, say, for instance, an image of a cat, and all it is a black line on white paper, you have to colour in the detail. Detail is very, very important. So when wishing for something bigger with the Queen of Cups, like what can I have that will satisfy my heart, it's all about Laura likes snow, Kate. So it's about putting in the details. So asking for a relationship, what is that relationship going to look like? Have you put in the detail? And is the detail applicable for your situation? And the answer should be yes. So yeah, so having a look at it in a real term, in a real relationship or a real career or a real whatever it is that you want, look at it in a reality and just focus on the one thing and build up on that. You can do that. Does that make sense? But thanks for reading.
Right, okay, so you've got the Tower. Okay, now the Tower is suggesting that there may be some unexpected change coming your way, an upheaval, something that's going to sort of come out at you like a bolt from the blue. Okay, it's something that needs to happen. There's nothing you can do to stop it. It's part of life's rich tapestry. Okay, you're going to need to embrace it. And the message with the Tower is that sometimes it needs to fall in order to be rebuilt stronger. Okay, so it's not entirely negative. Yes, there's sudden change coming for you within a certain area. Be prepared for it. And when it comes, it won't be such a blow, but be assured that it's coming at you for a reason. Okay, now the other card I got for you was the Wheel reversed, which suggests that there may be the end of a negative cycle into your life. Now, hand in hand with the Tower, which is obviously unexpected change, something quite large is going to happen. But it looks like there may be the end of a negative cycle coming for you. And also you've got the Hermit. You've got 3 major arcana cards there. It's quite a powerful message. The Hermit is just telling you that you probably will be needing some time to reflect, to enjoy your own company and to get to know yourself and what it is that you want. And just because the Tower was there and whatnot, I got you an Oracle card, and the Hermit came out, which is pretty much exactly there. You need to retreat and recharge. So I hope that helps. It's not the most cheerful reading in the world, but it's positive in that there's going to be a new beginning for you. So thank you for your question.
I as a person as well as a reader, absolutely love the Tower. I think it's one of the best. People go, oh, the Sun, it's the happiest card in the deck. Okay, fine, but the Tower is brilliant. If people are stuck and don't know where they're going, or why aren't I in a relationship? What's wrong with my relationship? Why is my career not going anywhere? Why haven't I got a career? The Tower's the best thing to do to kick us up our bum. And when you have the Tower, you should be jumping for joy.
Because big change is coming.
Exactly, for our highest good.
Yeah. Oh, Queen Flame, hello, my love.
Exactly.
So is House of Cards still here?
Oh yeah, House of Cards. I use House of Cards. Have you got a question?
So House of Cards did put a question in, but I don't know if House of Cards is still here. So do you want to flip them on the screen and then they can say they are here or not? yeah.
If you want a reading, people are, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, right. Okay. So they used Melly's deck. Call it Melly's deck.
Yeah, actually, I think that's the one I'm using at the moment. Is it the oh, I can't even remember what it's called. I'm giving my favourites a bit of a break. I've decided that my favourite cards I'm only going to use for paid readings.
This is what I do. I always bring in a one deck, and then when people pay, they just have a special treatment. Definitely.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel.
Hey. So there's 6 people in the room. Thank you for being here. If the House of Cards is here, can they just say, yeah, I'm here, or whatever? Queen Famous, we haven't done a reading for you for a while, have we? No is the answer. I'm going to draw some cards for Queen Famous, whether they like it or not.
I'm going to take this question off then.
Yeah, take that. Queen Famous, hopefully you'll stay in the room. Whoa, that shot out like a ball out of the China shot. The 4 string decided to hit out, so it's just saying, oh, House of Cards is here. That's fine. Let me just do Queen of Famous just as one card. The 4 of Spring. So celebration is here. You've got a good foundation to build on that. Look inside of yourself and see what you can be grateful for. You're a lovely person, Queen Famous. You actually know that. So when you actually go with the flow of what life's presenting, it's almost like the Tower in the other reading. And when things change, when they flow really, really well, that's when the big change does come about. So that's quite good as well. So I'll read you again, don't worry. But so House of Cards, what's your question? Have you got a question, House of Cards? Did you say something about, do you want to live, stay or leave? I know it was leave, it wasn't live. And was it your work job or something? Oh, yeah. Can I have some cards about work? Right, okay. Work. All right. Right, let's have a look. House of Cards. Right. So we have the Two of Spring, which is a great opportunity within your world. It's like the world can open up when you just look and find knowledge about what you want. The thing about the pelican, it's got a very good big beak, so it can carry lots and lots of substance in there, which is an analogy for you. You have what it takes to do what you want. So, say for instance, you wanted to leave work. Would you leave work with something else? Well, the Ace of Summer brings new opportunity for you if you desire that. Remember, all tarot readings and all advice from anyone in the whole wide world, even a stranger on the street, is good advice. However, you're responsible for your own decisions. This is vitally important to know. So if I'm saying a new door is opening and you should take it, you have to decide what it is best for you. This door that is opening with the Two of Spring, yes, it is doors, but shall we go through them or not? The Ace of Summer is this huge aspect where you do have the fountain of opportunity, but it's about, do you think you deserve it? And are you really utilizing that? So within this, it's more about self-love and self-appreciation. So before you do change jobs, do you connect with self-love, self-worth, and self-value? Because if you do that, then yeah, leave, because you trust yourself. So the opportunity is definitely there. But today, how do you feel about you, and what is your self-worth? Yeah. You have to answer that honestly to yourself. Just yourself. Do you know what I mean? But that opportunity is big. Let's see what Kate says.
I don't know what's going on with the reverse cards today. So
just put them the right way.
The Fool in reverse. Now, if this had been this way up, I would have said to you, oh, new beginning, take a leap of faith, jump. But because it's reversed, it's suggesting that maybe you should stay where you are right now. Or maybe you're taking too many risks at the moment. Sometimes if it's reversed, it might suggest that you're maybe being a bit risky, and you may need to rein it in a little bit. I think you need to stand firm, because, again, 3 major arcana cards. The World. Now, this is a card of completion and success and a cycle. And what can I say about this? Potentially an opportunity coming your way, but I do think that you need to stay put right now. And the final card I got for you was the Star, the beautiful Star. Hey, which is all about faith, hope, and renewal. So again, potentially new beginnings. I don't think you should make any rash decisions right now. But as Bev said, I think you need to go with your heart. I think deep down you probably know exactly what you need to do. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes we've got to have that self-belief. If we don't have self-belief, it's almost like we can't go to an interview and then persuade the other person how good we actually are.
Yeah.
Interviews are rubbish. It's like, I am good, just hire me. Do you know what? Let's not go through all these stupid questions.
Exactly.
Just hire me, stupid. You've got to go through so many hoops and hurdles. It's annoying.
Oh, don't you know who I am?
What? Yeah, I'm good. Just hire me. That's all you need to know. Just hire me.
Years ago, you used to knock on somebody's door and say, "Get a job."
I know. Yeah, exactly. But now you're lucky if they even read the bleeding CV. It's like my daughter told me ages ago. They get a load of CVs, they take half of it off, chuck it in the bin, and then they read the others.
Well, literally. I mean, when I get a CV and I look at the accompanying email, the accompanying letter, and yeah, that's what we're told to do.
Really? You're told to do that now?
We're told to check straight away if the accompanying letter has got spelling mistakes, is bad. Don't forget what we're doing. And yeah, we can't.
Oh yeah. It's true. And that's why people should pay attention to spells. I mean, we know loads of people who are applying for jobs and applications, and you just Oh yeah, because predictive text is the worst, isn't it? And then you put away whatever. Oh, nightmare. Do you know? Sometimes just stay with the job, you know. Because I personally know someone who's really trying so hard to get a job at the moment. Kate knows it too. And it's on and on and on and on. Oh my goodness. Hello, how are you? So it's very, very difficult. But if you've got the confidence to do all that, go for it. Absolutely. Why not?
Absolutely.
So that's why I said about self-worth, self-value, because it is very hard, no matter who we are, to have a little bit of a knock or, right, you go to an interview or don't even go to an interview, but that application took me 2 days to do constantly. I haven't even got an email about what's going on. How despondent is that? I just hate a sentence in anything like so how despondent is it? It's horrible.
Hard at the moment.
It is hard at the moment.
Thanks, House of Cards. Hello, who's that? Canny.
Annie.
Hi, and Patricia. Hello, darling.
So, who's next then? Canny?
Canny, have you subscribed to both channels? And if you have,
Woohoo!
woo, partay.
So, love readings today. Any love readings are a donation of $6.50 for a longer read. 4 to 5 tarot and 2 oracle from both readers. If you wanted to donate, people, for any other reason, that's absolutely fine. Do come in and say hi. We don't bite. Well, I don't, but Kate might, because she's got, what do they call it, a hall pass in America.
What now?
A hall pass. So she's definitely got an hall pass. Oh my! You don't watch any American thing. A hall pass is when you're in the college and all the students should be in the lessons, and you get a hall pass so you can go in the hall and go to the toilet or go somewhere. And it's an expression that, say, for example, if two people are in a relationship and they're going out together and they go, oh, let's give each other a hall pass to have an open relationship.
I see. I've never see, learn something new every day.
Useless information you can take to the grave.
I've got all of that in my head. I don't know where
Exactly. Yeah. So, Kenny, have you got a question?
Canny.
Do say hi. Do come in and say hi and post your question, please. We don't just want to talk about hall passes. Oh my goodness, poor America, they'll be missing their spring break again when it arrives. They love their spring break.
I mean, America's been having some serious trouble, haven't they?
Well, it was on the cards, wasn't it? I don't think you needed to be a reader to see that one coming.
No, literally, what the hell? Seriously. Oh my God. Absolute nightmare. Yeah. So, where's this person gone? Can. Is this one of your subscribers?
Yes, I know Canny.
Canny. So, these I haven't even had a chance to join one of your collaborations with your Indian friend. I haven't joined them. I haven't.
Terence Talk. Terence Talk.
Oh, that's okay. So I need to try and catch up with this person.
What is switcheroo? I'm currently cleaning, trying to do a switcheroo. No, hello, Cherry. How are you? Do remember to subscribe to both readers.
Found my funny bone, and it wasn't funny. Ow!
It was to me. That's how you said it. Do you want to go home sick, Kate? We're ending this live now. Thanks for being here.
I tell you what, I've got a frozen shoulder on this side, and now I've got a.
Are you changing your bed around and your dress? I'm glad you're okay, Cherry.
Oh, I
Do you
do
remember?
love a room change, don't you? I love changing my rooms around.
I know you've just done yours, haven't you? All over Instagram or whatever. Look what I've done.
I do all the time. I'm terrible.
Why not? So, has anyone got a question?
Yes, I am funny bone. God, that still hurts.
Stop being dramatic.
Oh, I'm such a drama queen.
That's it. Now, if you had snow, you could have run out and gone.
Hell no. No,
No, she's not going on. That's no. Queen Famous has got a question.
Okie dokie.
You've got a question as well, Cherry.
Oh,
Excellent.
we have the questions.
Doing well. Well, they're typing it. Can you tell me what my higher self wants you to know?
Oh, I love that question. I love that question. Oh.
Right, let's have a looking. What does Queen Famous higher self need to know? Wow. Right, Queen, you're going to be annoyed about this because Bev's telling you off. It says you need to spring into action. Ta-da! 9 of Wands, as you may know, is one of those things where you've tried and you've tried. A bit like how we were talking with CVs trying to get a job. So it's that kind of frustration. But it says here, spring into your zone now, where when you take the opportunity for whatever arena you need to have a look at, and I think you know off the top of your head, I know you know. So never mind the higher self person, it's already sunk down. So just do it and don't delay. And then it's telling you that you will get complete success, yeah, but only if you do it. If you look at the traditional 9 of Wands card, it's that injured person just staying there, ready to defend, whether to stay where they are or go forward. And that's why you've got to take that step and go forward. And when you have the courage to do so, you have got this fantastic arena where everything's honky-dory. That is a scientific term, honky-dory. So your heart will be absolutely filled with unconditional love and satisfaction and just harmony with that. So in order for you to do in that place and not be fearful about it, you've got to do the first step and keep on going until you reach that. Oh yeah, I'm in a good place. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Queen Famous, you are your own worst enemy. Did you know that? You got the
Yes, I've just told you that.
This ties in so well with what Bev's just said. The 8 of Swords, it's your own mind that is holding you back. Take off those blindfolds, my darling, because you've got everything you need. And again, the 5 of Pentacles, one of my cards of the day, you feel like you might be out there on a limb on your own, that you're struggling, but actually lift your eyes up, eyes off the ground and look up, because you're going to see things that maybe you'd be missing if you were eyes down. There is a chance that you're going to be getting a couple of opportunities coming your way. Okay, just be wary, be careful. Everything that glitters is not necessarily gold. Okay, you may need to be a little bit discerning, use your intuition, and a bit of logic at the same time. And I also got you the silver color card. Be persistent. You know, everything that you're doing is going to pay off, but Rome wasn't built in a day. And that's me.
So Terry, yeah, it's all right to talk in general, but we're not getting in anything political. Me and Kate generally don't do that. Not that I've been in Kate's all her lives, but I get the impression she doesn't. I don't do anything political, and we've got to be very careful, because you have to remember YouTube is owned by Google, who is owned by America, and all the rest of it. So we don't really go into those kind of things.
No.
Also, Kate is doing this session on paid donated love readings, which is
If you want to
$6.50.
do a love reading, if you want to do it, I'm fine. I can just disappear and go to the ladies if you like. It's up to you.
What are you on about?
I do a love reading.
No, so that's what's going on today in this particular session. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you understand. It's just that I know a lot of readers, they just like to be famous, and they just go on, oh, what are these two famous people doing X, Y, and Z? And we're from England, we're slightly more reserved.
And I would actually like to say that I don't think it's a hoax, and I don't buy into conspiracy theories. And when I can get the jab, the vaccination, I'm going to have it. That's just my tuppence worth.
Yeah, and that's just an opinion. It's not a psychic channel.
No, absolutely.
So you'd like, Cherry, we can do you a general reading. How about that? And you'll be surprised once we do general readings, your answers come anyway. So that's just how
that's it. I said the other day I was doing it, and I said I'm not doing any love readings. And what did I get? A love reading.
Exactly. So it's okay if it comes up, it comes up. So we'll just do Cherry. What's going on for you?
Yeah. Let's see what Cherry has.
See what's coming up for our Cherry. So for Cherry, we have the Dreamer. So that's an excellent card to start on. So trust in yourself. Find your own opinions about things. It's really a good way of going. Sometimes it's about putting the innocence in your step and the purity. So it's almost like follow the butterfly, follow your nose, and just trust where it's going to take you. It's a bit like Alice in Wonderland. Follow the white rabbit down the hole. Is it the blue pill you're taking today or the red pill? So many queries. Sometimes we have to have a sense of adventure. Otherwise, it's like we're paying too much attention to rubbish. COVID and all that. Have fun in your life. Do you know what I mean? Just gander around. And you'll be surprised what comes of it. We do have to have an adventure. This is all about trust. Trust yourself. Trust the universe has your back. You've also got the Queen of Autumn, a lovely card to have. So again, this is almost like a new beginning, a birth card. So start something today or in the next few weeks. So what can you give birth to? What is your most prized ambition? What is it? Get a pen and paper and write it down, because the Queen of Pentacles, they're sturdy in their approach, and they know that they're grounded enough to have that abundance. So for you, work hard at starting and trusting yourself in a big way, and people will just be attracted to that when we're confident and trust ourselves. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so I got for you, Cherry, the Devil card.
Whoa,
he's an handsome devil, this guy. I mean, if he put his hand out to me, I would grab it.
I thought you said, oh my God, do you know what my mind said then? Oh my, stop it. I really thought you said something else then.
You are a bad girl.
I thought, dear, exactly.
Cherry, basically, this suggests to me that there may be an element of, it can mean that there's addiction somewhere here that needs to go. It can suggest that there's bondage, some kind of fear within the relationship. There's something, it could be drawing to your attention not to let your fears get the better of you, okay? Now, the other card I've got, which feeds in really well to bed, is the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about planting your seeds and watching them grow, okay? Oh, really?
You dirty you are. That's 3 things you said. Bondage, hand up. I'm not coming with you again. She's dirty as Kate. Whole pass.
Cherry, ignore this pervert woman. Yeah? You need to plant the seeds, for your future. You need to think about your future. Plant the seeds now. Make plans, okay? Because the final card that I got for you was the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a gift. That's a new beginning, and it's success, it's completion, and it's happiness. So there is some fear to be worked on. I think you can work through it. Plant the seeds now of success. Because now is a really good time for you to do that, as Beth said. And thank you for your question.
Sorry, when the devil comes up with another person, it's always funny.
I have to watch what I say in front of you. I can see it.
It's because I'm Scorpio rising. I can't help it.
Oh my God, my moon sign is Scorpio.
I know we talked about that, didn't we?
5 different, yeah.
Yeah, too many Scorpios. Lots of sex. Woohoo!
That's the naughty side, that is.
Yeah, everyone should have a naughty side.
Yeah, naughty side. Yeah. Pure as the drip.
Like you. So I'm going to be doing my love game. You know that game that I used to do to win a free reading? Aquileo and Lilybell wants to do it. So, I'll be advertising for that. And I'll use the dirty cards. You know, the dirty cards, the dirty sex cards. That's always I know, it's funny. So.
That is amazing. I love that. I love that game. And I came in sort of at the end the last time.
Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? So hopefully people, Cherry and everything, do come in. You're up for a laugh, so hopefully you'll get a notification if you put the bell on. And it's an easy game, but it is fun. And you win a free reading at the end.
Yay!
A lot of fun. So have you got any more questions? 6 people in the room. Have we done everyone? What's going on? Okay.
I don't know. Cherry, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio. So you've got the Scorpio in there as well.
Oh, have you had your birthday? I know 2 people have got birthdays this week.
Oh yeah, Melly, isn't it?
Yeah, Melly's on Thursday. I said you don't have to do the tarot scopes, but she said she'd do them. So we'll do them on Thursday. I suggested we do them tomorrow, but she's quite happy doing them Thursday. So.
I really hope that I don't forget. Will you remind me if I forget it's her birthday on Thursday?
I know it's hard, isn't it, to remember everyone's birthday. So I said I'd give her a free solar reading. Sabrina, how are you?
Hi, Sabrina.
I've got to do. It was funny. I said to Aquileo, "I'll give you a free solar return reading," and she goes, "I don't know what that is." And I said, "Oh, you're a mad person, you are." She hadn't replied or haven't looked. January 31st. Wow, last day of January. My mum's the 29th. I'll be a year older than my birthday. You will. I hope yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
Shining, how are you? Have you subscribed to me? I'm not sure if
Shining. Can you subscribe to both our channels, please? Please and thank you.
Yeah, and do check out my playlist. I've done a weekly reading today, as well as the fairy blessings, daily tarot, all that. Please check it out. You certainly can. Sabrina, you can have a general reading.
And also, everybody, you can find us both on Instagram. We're both on Facebook. What else are we? We're everywhere, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We me and Kate do a little bit extra on Instagram. So we do cards of the days, or I know I haven't had much time doing that lately. But sometimes, I'll do a spread just for Instagram. And I know Kate does that as well.
I haven't done Instagram for a while, actually. I've been concentrating more on
We've
Facebook.
been too busy. But generally, it's always a good idea to follow us. I'm PureJoyTarot _BED on Instagram. Thank you. Right, let's do Shine.
Sorry to interrupt Bev. I was just going to say, can you just make sure that you've subscribed to both channels, please? And then, yes, you can have a general reading.
Woohoo! Sabrina, general reading for Sabrina. Right, let's see what's coming up today for our Sabrina. Oh, what's going on with yourself tonight? So, well, actually, it's not too bad. So, the Ace of Winter is a great time to reflect on victory, on success. It's almost like a yes question. If the back of the mind you're asking yourself a question, no, don't cheat now and ask the question, am I going to be a millionaire tomorrow? Oh, yes, she said yes. No, it's it's about really understanding what you do want and rethink and really focus on it. A sword is used for two things, or not, or maybe more, who knows? But it is generally a victory for yourself. And one of those victorious moments, perhaps, is what are you doing on the emotional stance? With the Eight of Cups, it's sometimes best to walk away from something or hop away to protect. When I said the sword is used for two things, it can be used to defend or attack. So here, it might be used to defend yourself and just emotionally walking away from a circumstance for your highest good, and also to connect with a more understanding, more loving environment. So when you look at things and think, is this suiting the real me? Do I need to conquer myself and have that Ace of Swords just going forward? So the panda here is always reaching for success. The panda is black and white, so it's a very yin-yang. It is a black and white situation. Just make the decision, stay with the decision, and be successful in that. Does that mean that? Does that make sense? You're late. I've just been talking about you.
Hello, Aquilio.
We were just talking. I was just skitting you about you not knowing what a solar return was. Oh, funny. But yeah, everyone's fine, I think, unless I've just given them bad news, and then they might not be fine. They do, Aquilio. You're quite right.
Right. So, are you done with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sabrina, I tried to get you a
when you stop talking.
I tried to get you a tarot reading, and I couldn't get any tarot cards, so I've pulled you a couple of oracle cards, and they both are saying exactly the same thing. The first one you got was the Druid card, and that is telling you to hold the space. What that means is don't make any sudden moves. Hold your counsel. If you've got any ideas that for projects that you've got on your mind, keep them to yourself for now. Hold your own counsel. Just sit and reflect on those. In other words, don't overshare. The other card I got for you is the Brown Bear Spirit, which is telling you again, take time out, which ties in really well with the Druid Spirit. You need to take a step back and just have some time in reflection at the moment. And as I say, hold your space. Boom. Shakalaka. Beautiful.
We were reading for somebody, Sabrina, I think it was, and now we're reading for Shining, I think. Are we on Shining? They want a general. She still doesn't know what a solar return is. That's amazing. I'll no worries, Sabrina. We're on Shining. They want a general reading.
Okay.
See above Cherry.
Okay. General reading for Shining.
Shining 001. They're working up to 007. Right. Shining and 8 and wrong.
Hi, Camille.
My pleasure, Sabrina.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for the questions. Please like and
Yeah.
subscribe both channels.
Thank you. Do check out my playlist. I've done 2 weekly readings and dailies, etc., etc., etc. Shining and a general. Aquilea, what does solar mean? What is the solar? Solar is to do with the sun. And when the sun returns, what happens? You must know. It's your birthday. The year comes back again. Right, let's have a look. 2 things we learned tonight. Aquilea, do you know what a hall pass is? Right. Doing a general for Shining 001.
Okay, right, I am ready, so I might as well go. Yeah.
No. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So Shining, there may be a suggestion that you might have your head in the clouds a little bit at the moment. This is the Page of Cups. So it's emotions related. Intuition, I think. I mean, I don't know if you can see there. This is the what do we call it? The pigs might fly card. Okay. Look at his hair. He's got a right dodgy haircut, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
Could be the wind by the sea, love.
Yeah, it's the all right. It's not his dodgy haircut. It's the...
or he's just got a dodgy haircut.
Anyway, I think this is a message to maybe ground yourself a little bit. If you've got a couple of wacky ideas going on at the moment, just try and rein them in a little. There's also, and I think that ties in really well with the Hierophant card, which is all about education and teaching and learning. It appears that there might be something that you need to learn, or maybe there's some form of course or education that you're undertaking or need to undertake in order to better yourself. And if you're having any doubts about that, here's the Fool to tell you there's a new beginning and you just need to take a leap of faith. Take that step. So I hope that means something to you. And over to Bev. And ice cream. I just think about ice cream when I think of you, Aquilea.
Right. So, yeah, I understand what she said about the Page of Cups. I think it was Page of Cups, or was it Pentacles? I don't know. Who knows? I don't have that deck. I don't want it either. So we've got the Prince of Summer here. And when Kate said about imagination and things are a pie in the sky or whatever, sometimes with this particular deck, this frog will hop away. So the very idealistic people, they're very kind of romantic. So all these kind of things are kind of there. So it may be demonstrating you're either attracting someone who's being very idealistic and not grounded enough. And that's why you've got the 7 of Autumn. You've got the Cow, which is grounded and very loyal to the situation and takes time into understanding what it wants. Instead of hopping away and being too a little bit airy-fairy, they're more grounded. So it's a good combination, actually, simply because we do need to dream, don't we? And we do need that romanticism in our life, but we also need the reality. So it's good when we get the love coming into our life. Maybe we've been waiting for that on a higher scale. And look, the cow is saying to you, hello, what have you been waiting for? So, know what you are waiting, but be more realistic about it. The frog can be your perfect king. At the moment, they're a prince, but they need to be that king. They need to know who they are and know to stay. And that's one of the things that would do really well within your life, that staying ability. So there you have it. Eating ice cream again. Yeah. Wow, salted caramel mince pies. Wonder what the date is on that.
Well, the thing is, I've been on a diet since, for about a week, and I've lost nothing. So I think I might as well just eat, to be honest. That's why I got pizza.
Internet fasting is a really good thing. Look it up on YouTube.
I can't fast. Don't be ridiculous.
It's not a fast.
I
It's
can't.
not a fast. It's not a fast though. That's the problem. It's not.
Oh,
It's just look it up on YouTube. It's the best way. It's very, very healthy as well.
yeah, but is that like not eating for a certain amount of time?
Correct.
No, I can't do that.
But you can. Everyone says that. Do you know, I used to have breakfast, and when I missed breakfast through whatever, I used to eat twice as much in the day, guaranteed. But once you get your mind on what you're doing and do it the right time scale of your lifestyle, you can easily do it. I started it when I was a living carer, so it was easy for me. I thought I'll leave it all there and then have one big meal. And when I was away, I never bought crisps and chocolate and sweets, the things that I do at home. So it was easy for me to kickstart that, and makes it easier and easier.
I am because I think because of the way I was brought up, my granny was
Yeah.
Greek, and I'm Italian, is that I need to eat little and often.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
So
why
I've
not?
got to try and adapt it that way and stop eating little and often crisps and chocolate.
These addictives, have you noticed? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah. Oh no, I've just got another packet. They're too small, these packets. They're the same as eating these bars. Like, all right, I need two. Actually, I need three of them now. Do you know what I mean?
Big.
Yeah, they were like this big. I know. Sorry, you know, and it was like, what have we got now? They've done it on purpose.
Why are all the good things so bad for us?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what my breakfast is at for Leo? Coffee and a fag.
Oh, Kate, honestly.
When I say fag, just in case it's Americans.
Right, so we're done Shining. Are we on Camille now? Camille, have you got a question? Before we talk about extremely unhealthy things like smoking.
Blah, 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 blah. No. I'm working on it, okay?
Camille, how are you doing? Yeah, do you want to post a question? Is it a general or what is it?
So I'm just going to pop for a wee. Is that all right?
No, we've got one person left. You can wait. Yeah. Melly can do it for 3 hours.
Melly's got a bladder of steel.
Right, we got Camille left, and that's it. Is that you can hold on? Surely.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Roll for Camille. Is that all right? So is Kate shuffling? No.
Is it a general?
Yeah, just do a general for them. See what comes up.
Okay.
Because we've been on an hour. That's good enough for people. So, in it, because you want to do a wee. Oh, look what's come up, Mr. Cow again. Oh no. Right. So, Camille, sometimes with the 7 of autumn, it's about having that time, that patience to take away what's not needed. And you can see this definitely in this card of renewal. Sometimes seeing what you're worth is waiting for the value of yourself. So, what can you renew in your life today that gives value and self-worth? Don't judge too harshly on your life now, and let it grow and develop in a sturdy way than ever before. So it's almost like that rebirth. That's owning who you are in a nice, gentler way. Kate's wet herself now. Kate's going to tell Melly off. She's going to say, Melly, that pure joy, she's terrible to work with. She won't let me go to the loo. me and Melly at the end, Kate, we're like this. As we talk about 50 minutes now, I don't think I can move from the chair. I've got to go now.
Well, I'm still waiting for a card at the moment for Camille.
Oh, okay.
So It's because my bladder's full. Maybe. Oh, come on.
she's suddenly.
I can't
Alright,
actually believe.
It's that devil card that was before has just come up.
Why?
Rooted cake for the chair.
Why am I not getting anything? That's really, really not good. I mean, it's not bad for you. It's just that I'm not. I'm not. What's this? Oh, okay. So, Camille, I have a message for you. The Elder. And this is telling you to move beyond ancestral patterns. Now, what that means is that if there is something within your family line through your heritage that just keeps happening, like, for example, in my family, it was teenage pregnancies.
Why am I laughing? That's actually not funny. I have no idea why I laughed at that. It's not funny at all.
But that ended with me. That ended with me. Okay, because yeah, it wasn't happening to my kids. So basically, it's saying that you are able. That's just an example, Camille. If there are things that have haunted your family for a while, you have it within your power to actually break that cycle. You don't need to follow in that footstep. You can create your own path and create your own dreams, and that's the message that I got for you. And I'm sorry,
Excellent.
more, but yeah, cool. Wow.
Absolutely. Woohoo. Thanks, guys, for coming along. It's been a lot of fun, especially with that devil card. I must be around when Kate pulls the devil more often.
I tell you what, you're filthy mom.
I'll tell you what, we'll take bets whether Kate can get off her chair without wetting herself.
You've got 4 kids, okay?
It's always a challenge when you get older. And then when you're really desperate, you think, oh, can I make it to the door without? I told Melanie, it doesn't matter, just sit on the commode. Yeah.
Bye, Aquilio. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us, guys. Lots of love to you. Do check on when we're next on. Check out our playlists, and we'll see you again soon. Adios, amigo. Au revoir.
Bye.